Hi everyone, welcome to Vyachekovsky Tarot with me, Vyachekovsky. Today I'm doing a pick a card reading for 3 personality traits that are positive and 3 personality traits that are negative. I'd just like to say a quick thank you to everyone who took part. It means a lot to get this amount of support and to know that people are actually interested in what I'm doing. If you are able to, I have left a donation link in the description. It's only the price of a cup of coffee and it takes like 5 seconds to do. It's not required, but if you do feel like the reading resonates with you or you enjoyed the video, just following the link would mean so much to me because it means I can continue doing what I love and I can continue doing tarot readings, and it means that I'm doing the right thing, really. So it's a really reassuring thing for me, but obviously it is not required to take part in this video. So I guess we should get started, and obviously we will start with pile number 1. Start at the beginning, and we have got the Six of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Sun reversed, the Emperor reversed, the Three of Cups reversed, and the Queen of Wands reversed. So immediately there's a lot of predominantly fire signs in this reading. So perhaps if your sun or your rising sign is fire, maybe that's why you were drawn to this pile. So we'll start with the Six of Wands. Now the Six of Wands to me indicates that you are perhaps quite a good judge of character. You are quite trusting in your intuition. You're very trusting in when you meet someone, you kind of immediately know whether or not you can trust them, whether or not you want to be friends with them. You're just very quick to get to know someone, and you're very trusting in yourself to know. The Queen of Pentacles indicates to me that you're also a very welcoming and a very open person. You're very trusting, you're very reassuring to people, you're very much willing to sit and get to know people. You're very sharing with ideas, you're very sharing with thoughts, you're very sharing with what's going on with you and what's going on with the person that you're talking to. The Sun reversed sort of implies that alongside this trusting of your intuition, you're very quick to disconnect with people who you don't immediately feel drawn to, very aware of who is going to bring light to you and who is not going to bring light to you, and you're very easy to connect and disconnect with those who are not going to bring you anything and are not going to bring you light into your life. So we'll move on to the negative traits. And immediately I'm drawn to the Queen of Wands because this kind of correlates with this idea of being very trusting and open, that perhaps you've got this particular trait because of maybe an insecurity in yourself. Maybe this empathy is because of a lack of confidence in yourself. You can see that in other people and you don't want other people to feel the same way that you do, so you're very quick to empathize with people, but obviously that's not the negative trait. The negative trait is the insecurity and the lack of confidence. The Three of Cups indicates to me, again, this empathy is part of your negative trait because it feels like it's very easy for you to take on other people's emotions. It's very easy for you to feel the weight of what other people are feeling and thinking, and without maybe knowing it or unwillingly, you take that on yourself, and it doesn't necessarily give you room to breathe. It doesn't necessarily give you room to acknowledge your emotions because you're so wrapped up in what everyone else is feeling. And the Emperor reversed sort of ties in with the Queen of Wands, with this lack of confidence, that you have this compulsive need to help others, and you have this compulsive need that you're so focused on other people that you do not focus on your own aspects and your own projects because you're so focused on other people. So it all kind of ties in very much together. So just generally reading these 6 cards as a whole, it sort of implies to me that if you pick this, you are a very empathetic person, you're a very sympathetic person, but perhaps you need to remember to take some time for yourself. You need to take some time to think about your own feelings and to think about your own thoughts sometimes, and to try to avoid feeling overwhelmed with what's going on around you. And you're allowed to take some time for yourself, and you need to remember that. I hope everyone who picked pile 1 enjoyed their reading. If it resonated with you, please let me know. Please give me a comment and follow the link if you want to leave a donation. Obviously, again, it is not required. And now we welcome pile 2. So everyone who picked pile 2, this is your reading. So hello and welcome. We have got Death, 10 of Wands reversed, Page of Wands, the Hierophant reversed, the King of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Again, this is very predominantly fire signs. There are sort of elements of earth signs as well. So reading the 3 positive traits as a whole, I get this idea that you're a very responsible person. You're a very, you're a very responsible person almost. So having death as one of your positive traits, it implies to me that you're very open, you're quite progressive as a person. You're very open to giving yourself a transformation. You're very open to almost moving with the times, I guess. You're very open to new ideas, this renewal of self and this transformation of self, and you're very welcoming to leave old personality traits behind and embrace new personality traits to adapt to new situations and new places, a new environment perhaps. The 10 of Wands links more towards this responsibility trait, with this idea that you're very self-reliant. You don't tend to depend on other people. You're very comfortable with doing things for yourself, and you're very comfortable with being by yourself and getting on with projects by yourself, and not having this reliance on other people to be there for you. You're very driven to be like, I can do this for myself, so I'm going to do this for myself. And the Page of Wands immediately just screams responsibility. You will carry yourself forward. You not necessarily don't mind about leaving people behind, but you will tend to just move on with what you're doing and move on with new, and you will be able to carry yourself and guide yourself and lead yourself, which ties in again with this Death card of transformation and new projects and just keeping things fresh and going. So moving on to the negative traits, which kind of mirrors your positive traits, with that perhaps doing everything yourself is your downfall. So we've got the Hierophant here, which kind of indicates where if something isn't quite going to plan, you don't feel the need to talk to someone else. You don't feel the want or the drive to talk to someone else and to get outside help. Perhaps it makes you feel weak. Maybe it makes you feel like you can't look after yourself. So we'll move on to the Wheel of Fortune, which implies to me that perhaps one of your negative traits might be that you move on too quickly. Maybe you're very fast-paced, you're very focused on new ideas and new prospects, that you will just keep going and going and going and going, and you won't give yourself a chance to sort of adjust to what's just happened. You're just very focused on the next idea and the next thing to do. So yeah, reading this as a whole, it kind of implies to me that you need to focus more on the positive traits. You should have this ability to be by yourself, but you should also work on not feeling weak by asking someone else for help, and not feeling like you can't do something just because you've stopped to ask someone to proofread something for you or to just check yourself, essentially. So everyone who skipped to pile 2, I hope you enjoyed your reading. If it resonated with you, please let me know in the comments. If you liked it, please let me know in the comments. If you feel it's worthy of a donation, please follow the link up above. Again, it is only the price of a cup of coffee, but it does mean a lot to me. So here we are with pile 3. So everyone who picked pile 3, this is the reading for you. So we have the Five of Pentacles reversed, the King of Wands, the Hermit reversed, the Magician, Two of Swords reversed, and the Five of Cups. Now there's a lot of earth signs dominating this reading, so perhaps if you're an earth sign, this is why it was calling to you so much. I'm using a monster can as an incense holder, so the illusion is shattered. So we'll start with the Hermit, because I'm very drawn to the Hermit in this reading. It feels to me that one of your positive traits is that you are very good at self-reflection. You're very good at looking into yourself and sort of gauging what is actually going on with you. You're very in touch with what's going on with you. You're very in touch with how you're feeling, how you're thinking, where you're actually going, what's actually going on for you. Which sort of ties in with the King of Wands, with this idea that perhaps with this knowledge of yourself, you are also seen as quite an authority figure to other people. You're sort of taken to for wisdom, and you're able to lead other people in a way that benefits them and helps them with self-reflection. And the Five of Pentacles reversed indicates that you're also very calm and you're very composed in moments of disorder, and you're very quick to just sort of go inside yourself and be like, how can I sort this out? What can I do? So those three cards very much correlate with each other and form this big idea. So moving on to the negative traits, we've got the Magician, which kind of mirrors the positive traits in the sense that maybe you are very much open, you very much have your cards laid out on a table, anyone can read you almost. And this idea that while you are so in tune with yourself, you feel the need to share and express yourself with others, and maybe that's your downfall because you might be sharing parts of yourself with people who don't deserve those parts of yourself. The Two of Swords reversed kind of implies to me that you very much don't like being in the middle of things. You don't like being in the middle of a combat situation, not as in not from Tekken or something, but you very much don't like being the mediator. You almost have this feeling that everyone else should be as in tune as you are, and people should check themselves rather than battling each other almost in this way, and you don't like being caught in the middle of it. And the Five of Cups implies to me that maybe you're a bit of an opportunist, maybe you're a bit selfish in this aspect, that you will sometimes take without thinking, perhaps because of this authority you feel you have over people. You feel that you can take what might not be yours and people will be okay with it. So maybe something to take away from this reading is you should have in mind what other people might be going through. Other people might not be as in tune with themselves as you are. Other people might not be as calm as you are, and it's something to think about when you're faced with conflict situations. For everyone who picked pile 3, I hope you enjoyed your reading. If it resonated with you, please let me know. If you liked the video, please let me know, and if you feel like you would like to donate, the link is in the description. It's only the price of a cup of coffee, but it means so much to me. But obviously don't do it if you can't do it, because no. Okay, so if you've got to this part of the video, we are now on pile 4, not 8. So we have got the Eight of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles reversed, the Three of Wands, the Two of Cups reversed, the World reversed, and the Ten of Pentacles. Predominantly there are a lot of earth elements in this reading, so perhaps you're an earth element yourself, or there's an earth element in your star sign. So we will read the positive traits as a whole, and it kind of feels to me that this, if you pick this, you're a very focused person, you're a very organized person. We've got the Eight of Pentacles, which implies to me that you're as much of a teacher as you are a learner. You're very open to hearing new ideas, you're very open to learning new things, you're very open to teaching new things and teaching other people. You really enjoy learning new skills, and you really enjoy this aspect of learning, and you really it makes you feel good. It makes you feel good to learn and share with others, and to learn and teach with others. The Three of Wands I'm drawn to because it kind of implies that you are very focused. It ties everything in to be this very focused person. You are very in touch with what's going on for you at the moment and how it is affecting your growth. You're very focused, and you like fitting things together. You like things to be how they should be and organizing things. To the Two of Pentacles reverse, which kind of, reading these two cards together implies that you are very calm when it comes with facing obstacles. So the Two of Pentacles reverse implies this calm embrace of obstacles and having this knowledge to sort of pull through it, which is a very good trait to have, because not a lot of people can stay calm in lost in the woods kind of moment, so to speak. Reading the negative traits as a whole, it kind of implies to me that you might be a bit egocentric. Disclaimer, my tarot cards are very, very quick to call people out, so don't shoot the messenger. The Two of Cups to me reverse implies that maybe you're quite quick to dismiss other people's feelings without realizing, perhaps, or just very unintentionally you're very quick to not connect with people on an emotional level. The Ten of Pentacles implies to me that maybe you could be seen as quite intimidating. You can come across as quite intimidating, maybe with this quick ability to learn and this quick ability to understand things. People might find it intimidating, and your apparent calm is quite intimidating to other people. And the World reverse kind of implies to me that, mirroring this idea of that you're very quick to learn new things, that perhaps you become quite dissatisfied with things very quickly. If you've completed one thing, then you're done and you're just ready to move on. You're over it, you're just done. Which could be seen as quite a negative trait. So perhaps to take away from this reading is you should maybe focus on appreciating what you've learnt already, and be wary of how your knowledge comes across to other people, how some people might not be progressing as quickly as you, and maybe try and be a bit more understanding of it. So everyone who picked pile 4, did I say pile 3 at the beginning? I meant pile 4. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If it resonated with you or you liked it, please let me know in the comments. And if you feel it is worthy, please leave a donation. It is only the price of a cup of coffee, but it means so much to me. Obviously, don't leave a donation if you can't leave a donation. So if you've got this far in the video, we are on pile 5 now. As you can see, my incense is nearly done. Okay, so we have got the Page of Swords reversed, the Nine of Swords reversed, the Knight of Pentacles, Temperance, the Star, and the King of Swords. Now, there are a lot of air signs in this, so perhaps you've got a predominant air sign in your star sign. That might have led you towards this card. So looking at the positive traits as a whole, it feels like you're a very driven person. You've got a lot of new ideas. You're very quick to coming up with new ideas. So we'll start with the Page of Swords reverse, which implies to me that you have a lot of peace with the unexpected. You have this hesitance to you that allows you to see on like things that could come your way. You're very foreseeing, I guess, for things that might not go your way or might not quite go to plan. The Nine of Swords reverse implies to me that you're very quick to criticism of yourself. You are very quick to criticize, and you're very quick to adjust to this criticism. Maybe this is in yourself, or maybe this is with other people. You're very quick to provide constructive criticism. You're not just going to bash someone, you're going to tell them what they can do to improve or what you can do to improve. And the Knight of Pentacles ties it all together with this driven, you are going to succeed whatever the cost. So going into the negative side of things, the King of Swords kind of implies to me that maybe you are quite set in your way, maybe you're quite stubborn. You're very much aware of doing things your way, and you might not be quite so open to taking on how someone else might do something. The Temperance card kind of implies to me that because you're very quick to criticize and give constructive criticism, you could also be seen as quite manipulative or very able to plant ideas in someone's head which might not come across as such a good thing sometimes. And the Star as a negative trait sort of ties itself with the King of Swords, with your very focus on what's around you. You're only really welcoming to what's near you, and you're not sort of willing to go outside of your comfort zone. Maybe you just sort of want to stay in your little circle and in your little bubble and your little way of doing things. But to be open to branching out and accepting new ideas. So if you picked pile 5, I'm getting my numbers mixed up. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If it resonated with you or you liked it, please let me know in the comments. And if you feel it's worthy of a donation, please follow the link in the description. It's only the price of a cup of coffee, but it means so much to me. And finally, we have pile number 6. So everyone who picked pile number 6, hello. We will turn these over. We've got the Knight of Wands, the Moon. Oh, that should be upright. The Three of Pentacles reversed, the Chariot reversed, the Lovers reversed, and the Hanged Man reversed. There are a lot of water signs in this one, so maybe if you have a water sign in your chart, this is why you were drawn to this pile. So reading the positive traits as a whole, it kind of feels like you're quite a creative person, quite an artistic, creative person, maybe. The Knight of Wands implies a lot of ambition. When you've got an idea, or like a creative idea, or you have this creative spark in you, you will go and perform it. You will go and do it. You're very hot-headed in this kind of way, that you see something, you do it kind of aspect. The Three of Pentacles reverse kind of implies to me that perhaps you're quite immature, but in a good way. Like you're very much a child at heart, which kind of aids the Moon to be this. You have a very open imagination, you have a very vivid imagination, and you're very mystical in this kind of way that you can daydream a lot, but in a very good way, in a very creative way. So the Hanged Man reverse kind of implies this idea of putting off projects. And if you are an artistic person, maybe this is your downfall. Maybe if you're a painter, you might start a painting and then just sort of, if you don't finish it in the day, you just put it to the side and you just think, oh, I'll do it another day. And this could be with any artistic trait, I guess. You just very much, if you don't finish something there and then, you put it off and you think, oh, I'll do this another day, and then it just doesn't get done. The Lovers reverse kind of implies to me that you struggle to maintain relationships, and this could be in a friendship or a family or a actual partnership relationship. you struggle to maintain them. Maybe you struggle to find a sense of community, or you struggle to connect with people. Maybe this is because you are such a imaginative person. Maybe people don't see things your way, and so you struggle to connect with them. And the Chariot reverse tends to indicate this lack of security, which I guess could tie into the Lovers reverse. Maybe you struggle to find security with people. Maybe you struggle to find a sort of harmonious stability with people. To tie it into the Hanged Man, maybe you struggle to make ends meet sometimes. Maybe when you put off a project, you sort of, to tie it again in with the Knight of Wands, you are very quick to move on to the next thing, and you don't establish an ending with the first thing. So maybe something to take away from this is to finish projects, sort of complete things, find a completion in things, and then maybe with that you will find security in aspects of your life. Maybe something else to take away from this is that you feel like, because you're so quick to put off projects, that being in a relationship with someone might also get in a way thrown away. Like, you have this worry that your relationship will get thrown away the same way that you throw away projects, and maybe that's something that causes you to struggle to connect with people. But maybe that's something to think about. So that was pile 6. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, leave a comment down below, and if you feel that it's worthy of a donation, please follow the link in the description. It is only the price of a cup of coffee, but it is so greatly appreciated to me. But obviously don't leave a donation if you can't leave a donation. So that was my pick a card personality traits reading. As you can see, my incense is nearly done, so the video is going to have to finish as well. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I really hope something resonated with you. I'll be doing these weekly, so please get involved every week. Please follow. I've also got YouTube and Instagram, so I will link those as well. And thank you for taking part, and thank you for showing your support. I hope you enjoyed. So